Stephen Guarino, Carolina Sports, right here with the undisputed, the one and only Devin the Dream Haney. Man, it's been a long time. What does it feel like to be called undisputed? Everyone has to call you undisputed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great that, you have to call me undisputed now because it's like you have to. Like, you have no choice. You guys was calling me email. Not you guys, because I won't say you. But they was calling me email, and now they have no choice but to say undisputed. I know it hurts them to say it, but they have to.
Yeah, I have to. Man, going back to Australia for the rematch, you won with, I mean, I don't want to say ease because you put in a lot of work, but, it was almost one-handed, right? Like, you kind of jabbed him and he just couldn't get beyond it. Is there, obviously, you put the hard work in for the first fight to be that easy, but having won it one-handed like that, is it almost hard to get yourself up for the second time around?
No, this is part of history. This is, putting my name in the history books more and more and more. With guys like Pernell Whitaker, who defended the belts. We all knew that I had to defend the belts twice. We'll defend the belt, fight, and then defend the belts. Fight George Kambosos twice. So this is no surprise. I knew what I signed up for, and here we are.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to it. October 15th, back down there. You had an issue recently with the ring because they didn't have you on the pound-for-pound list. What's the latest with that and the ring belt? And just where do you put yourself on the pound-for-pound list?
At the end of the day, after this fight, they will put me on a pound-for-pound list because my performance will show. The people will demand it, and if they don't, then it is what it is. It's all an opinionated list at the end of the day. Some people have me on their list, some people don't have me on their list. Do you have me on your list?
Yeah, I don't make a whole lot of lists, to be honest.
I mean, ideally, yeah. In my mind, so, right. I mean, so it's all about what the people say. It is what it is. If you don't have me on the list, then you don't. It is what it is. I don't care.
I mean, skills pay the bills.
I do care a little bit, but I don't care that much.
I do care a little bit. Yeah, you did tweet about it, right? So maybe a little bit. Tank and Haney are talking about, it seems like possibly December for their fight. Are you?
Haney.
I'm sorry, Tank and Ryan. Sorry, I wish it was Tank and Haney in December. Yeah, but Tank and Ryan are in December. They're talking about being in December. How do you feel about the fact that their talks intensified almost kind of after you collected all the hardware?
Yeah, I mean, they had no other way to go. They got to fight each other, or it's only thing they can do, because what are they going to just keep fighting bums and keep fighting nobodies for no belts? So it's either they fight each other or they go through me.
You're a big guy. You're a big guy at 135. Is 140 too far away, or do you want to stick around for Loma possibly? Loma's coming back in October, and that's, I know you've wanted Loma for a long time. You want Loma still? Yeah,
we'll see how I feel after this fight, but it's very much possible that Loma could be next.
Well, how does that fight with Loma play out, man?
Me being victorious, I just think that, he's good, but I'm just on a different level as far as, bigger, stronger, faster. I have youth on my side. All the attributes align for me to be victorious.
How young were you when you started looking at Loma like this is who I want to go after?
I don't really remember exactly, but when he was the champion in the lightweight division, I knew that I had to go through him to get a belt. So I want to say around 2019.
Man, we got some news today. It sounds like Terence Crawford and Errol Spence have come to terms. Hopefully it actually happens. Just being a high boxing IQ that you have, how does the southpaw and southpaw battle play out between those two guys?
I can't even remember the last southpaw versus southpaw fight that I seen.
Good point.
I think that's a good point that you made. It's a great fight. They both my boys. They both. It's a good fight. I don't know. 50-50. May the best man win. Yeah, may the best man win. Nah, my friend was over there making faces at me. That's why I was laughing. Yeah.
Just what do you think about their rematch clause? That basically whoever loses can enact the rematch clause, but the winner takes the majority of the stake the second time around. What do you think about that?
Good. I think that's good. That's a fight I want to see twice regardless. Yeah, I mean, even if the first fight ends in a knockout, I feel like the second fight, other guy can knock each other. I think it's just so, evenly matched. Like, they're both so good, both so skillful that they could beat each other on any given day.
It's crazy that we waited this long and we might get it twice. It's kind of crazy to think that we might get the fight back to back.
Yeah, I mean, it was worth it. Right. These are two guys in their prime that, you know, it's rare that we see these type of guys, these type of fights happen. Manny and Floyd waited so long for it to happen. I think that fight has maybe not as big, but it's definitely like, you know, up there. Even like Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, they kind of waited too long and one loss and then so this is a good fight. Both undefeated, both in their prime.
Definitely, man. Well, you are in your prime. Hopefully we see...
Not in my prime yet.
No?
Not in my prime yet, no. No, I still got a few more years till I get to my prime. But I'm definitely good enough to beat all of these guys.
I was going to say, how are they going to deal with prime Devin then in a couple of years?
It's only going to get worse.
There it is. Devin the Dream Haney, October 15th, George Kambosos Jr. rematch. Thank you so much.
Legacy in action. Come on. There you go. Way to put that Rolex down. That underneath nuclear cell. Give me that. Stop the shoulder. Relax. All night long. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Boss, man. Change the thing. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's it, Lord. That's it, Lord. Don't let it get away. Go in the basket. Take it all still. 1, 2, back up. Quick. There you go. There it is, 3. That's up. That's up. That's up. Oh, my God. Lean on me, sir. Woo. You the boss, you the king. That's it, Lord. Right put that roll. That out of my. You catch that one.